left. We have 2 horror mods. And also obviously on Bedrock, so I won't have the best horror mods ever, but or mods in general. But I have a morph mod and some horror mods. And this flashlight is from one of the ones I bought recently. No, don't crash. The animation texture pack I have makes the game very buggy. Okay. I'm invisible for some reason. I think the mod's glitched. Let's be back to a human. Got a salmon, so it's faster. Oh, I see what it's trying to do here. But it's failing miserably. So I have the Dwellers add-on. For Bedrock people, you've probably heard of it. And the one and only Cave Dweller mod, which I think everybody's heard of that knows horror mod, that's interested in horror mods. So yeah, I'm gonna be cautious of caves like this. Yeah, exactly why I said I was gonna be cautious. Nope, 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 I'm out. To show you what mods I have, I have this. I have the actions and stuff, which is the animations mod. It makes every vanilla item and creature, including you, have better animations. Cave Dweller, like I said. The Dwellers add-on, Security Plus. I don't have as much as I usually put on, but the Cave Dweller and the animations is my favorite out of everything in here. It looks... But I need to get a house before I even attempt the caves. I need to get some type of house or something. Because I'm gonna die. I'm probably gonna lose all my stuff, no doubt. Never see anything of my stuff again if I don't even have a house. And plus, houses are actually gonna be very important because one of the mods I have. Oh, that is insane. But house is really important because the Dwellers add-on adds creatures that every creature in the Dwellers add-on 2 hits that I know of. So I have to be careful. Also, all these, I like the animation. I like the special things they do because it's a basket. Like, that's cool. Badlands. That's actually very nice. That's very unrealistic generation too. I'm lucky I didn't spawn thousands of meters into there, or the disgusting acacia. I think I want to make my house right here by the river, so I have water and stuff. It's not going to be anything too fancy immediately. Actually, this spot is more fancy, and plus, do you guys see that? Well, I'm gonna make the house before I'm gonna start the house before I go over there. As you see, guys, I'm not adding corners because I'm saving the corners for when I have just logs, when I have enough just logs, so I can make it. I'm also gonna add an axe. I play Pocket Edition too, guys, so I might. So I'll make a realm, and I placed that wrong. I don't even care. I'll refix it later. I need to get this house set up before I have to get this house set up, or else I'm gonna die. And it's too late. It's already dweller time. It's already about to be dweller time. I might just build. I don't know. This is annoying. I hate that only because I have a lower end device being PS4. I don't get as good mods as PC or Java players because I really would like to. I would like to play the Mimicker or something, but no. I only get to play the Cave Dweller, which I'm not gonna lie is a good mod, but I only get to play the Cave Dweller. Also, at least what's nice is there's only one creature that can get me when I'm this high. I'm gonna wait till day. Actually, I'm gonna fly over there. And it still fails to work. Yep, that's what I thought it was. This is actually not a bad spawn. We have well, that's unlucky. That is, I don't know why, but that's terrifying. And what type of sword is that? Is that iron? That is terrifying, though. Everything looks so nice. Is there a village nearby? Because there's zombie villagers. I'm not saying that means there's going to be zombie villagers. I'm just saying I think there would be because it just makes sense, in my opinion. Break before any creature sneaks up on me. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. No! Ooh, whoa, I don't want to die anymore. That's efficiency 3. I'm gonna have this out in case something sneaks up on me. Ooh, emerald. Not gonna lie though, it wasn't the best. That noise is exactly why I wanted to build a house before night. Wait. Oh, also fun fact, probably one of the I really want the Steve Mimicker mod. I'm gonna aggro the spider just to show you. Yep, that's what I wanted to show it. What the hell's hitting me? This music is chilling. But if I don't see anything, I don't have to worry. No worries for the rest of you. I probably would be dead right now if it wasn't for my morph mod. 'Cause I can fly as a bee. Also, look how, oh, it doesn't pop up. But look how pretty everything is. All the, oh! Wait a minute, nothing can get me in my house right now. I'm safe. The only thing that would be really able to get me is the cave dweller, but I'm on surface, so unless it's chasing me literally outside of the cave, I think I'm good. I gotta go under. But the cave dweller won't be a problem for a while because how its AI works. Its AI doesn't really immediately attack you. If you understand the mod, if you've seen it or played it, you would know it. But that thing is terrifying. Get away, you disgusting creature. Actually, no, I think the, that's rare. A full champ. I think the spider's eyes are just cool because, why? Why? That's why. I ate 2 on accident? Well, that's annoying. Haha, Yuki. You got a son there? Damn, I might have to wait till they put it. What are those squids doing? I want to see what the animation for the baby zombie is. It's practically the same, just faster. Do they have a separate animation? What the hell just happened to that? Hello! Ow, they can still hit me from here. Good thing I have I have absorption! They can't really do damage to me until... Really, they can't really do much damage. Die. They're outnumbering me. Bye. Not dealing with that. Let's sit with my watermelon slices and I'm gonna look. That's what I was scared of. That's the one I was scared that would spawn first. Good thing I got out of there. That thing would crush my base. Nothing can get me up here. Did it despawn or is it just out of render distance? It's... No. No! If I can kill it now, that'd be amazing. It wants me, but I don't know where its hitbox is. Don't tell me its hitbox is its feet. to fly away. Oh, is that the aggro bar or something? Is that how much I've aggroed it? You suck. You're gonna be gone pretty soon. That's interesting. I think my loot's... What the hell? It's daytime. They shouldn't be able to spawn in daytime. And if they do spawn during daytime, it's usually somewhere that there isn't a day or night. Or just night, I don't know. Like the nether or something. There's only one that spawns in the nether and end. Which is the one that does the faces around. But still, I think I'm safe until I'm somewhere else. How? I didn't know those did that to damage. One time I had one of these types of mods, and oh my god, the animations are beautiful. One time I had one of these gauntlets. I was in a realm with one of these gauntlets, and the worst thing imaginable happened. At the time, I had a controller that bugged out quite a lot, so if I clicked one button to like chat, like that, it would, sometimes I would actually misclick or something, and I would click the drop button like that. Well, that happened one day in that server. I was holding my literally filled to the brim gauntlet, and then I was over lava, and boop, into the lava it went. Gone forever. You can swim, so I want to see what the animation for your swimming is. Wait, I can. Oh, that's actually a good one. I am you now! It actually thinks I'm him. I'm him. Also, by the way, the cave. What the hell? No! That's so funny. That's not fun. I didn't think you would do everything. I need a helmet then. Guess I gotta get hunting. But let's read The Cave Dweller. I already read it a little bit once, but... Welcome. This guidebook will help you view all this add-on has to offer. This add-on brings the new entity known as the Cave Dweller into your world, an incredibly dangerous and intelligent creature that only few can survive. Not much is known about the Cave Dweller, though. We've gathered all we could for those who were lucky enough to survive. The Cave Dweller seems to avoid light and the overworld surface, preferring the deep caves and mine shafts in the world. It generally focuses on lone explorers, following them, stalking them, and learning their behaviors. Never underestimate the Dweller. Spoilers ahead for the best experience. Never mind. Do not read ahead. Well, I've experienced it a little bit so far, but I don't know. Should I read it? I think we should at least go to look at it, see it, maybe be chased by it if I aggro it once, and ignore it for the rest of and then read it. But I would rather not engage with it until I actually have engaged with it, and only when I actually have to. I usually make pretty good houses in these horror worlds. They don't bother me, but I have only made the horror world I did have my one horror world is only the Cave Dweller, so I only have to worry about the mine in the middle of my home. Okay, if you guys want the best experience, I'm gonna read it because I am impatient. But skip ahead until I'm done reading it, which you could probably see from a little video thingy that it shows when you're watching YouTube and you're trying to skip something, like a sponsorship. The following pages describe the cave dweller's behavior in detail and may spoil your experience of this unique add-on. Proceed with caution. That's to the viewers too. Once you activate this add-on, the cave dweller can appear anywhere in cave, sometimes seemingly out of nowhere. The deeper you go, the more likely you are to encounter it. The cave dweller often focuses on one player at a time, which it proceeds to stalk throughout several encounters before finally starting a deadly chase. The cave dweller enjoys playing with its food. It may break blocks near you, put out your torches, or make noises to watch your reaction, sometimes even learning new tricks based on your behavior. The cave dweller has three states: stalking, standoff, and engage.
You left your garbage all over the kitchen. And you left the silverware drawer open as well.
Unique behaviors and ways to avoid them. In the stalking state, the cave dweller watches the player without moving. Looking at it for too long may cause it to disappear or become even more agitated. Looking at or approaching the cave dweller too closely causes it to enter the standoff state.
Alexa, set an alarm for midnight.
Alarm set for midnight tomorrow.
Approaching the cave dweller too closely causes it to enter the standoff state. It moves slowly towards the player when they're not looking, waiting for the right moment to attack. Attacking the cave dweller moving in too close or looking away can trigger the engage state. The dweller will then chase the player until they are caught or manage to escape. The cave dweller watches players. And their surroundings, always learning from them. It learns from you and your actions, how to put out torches, open doors, and more. The cave dweller has a home. Destroying it will cause the dweller to no longer appear in the territory around the eradicated dwelling. A creature that mimics the cave dweller's beautiful smile. The moth's special coloring has kept it safe from predators. When caught, releasing the moth guides you to the nearest active dwelling. If you manage to take the cave dweller's head, which has never been done before, you may be able to stop it from following you when wearing it. However, the dweller species is known to be territorial. Oh, so it's a species, so it's not one thing. The cave dweller sometimes appears behind corners or ledges and cave ceilings, silently watching the player from afar and observing their behavior. While in strip mines, you might experience rare encounters with the cave dweller with special sounds, behavior, and gameplay. The cave dweller may put out torches, reminding the player that they're being watched. The cave dweller won't know how to open doors at first, but the more it sees you use them, the more likely it is to learn. Some types of meat can distract the dweller for a short time, but a simple trick like this will only work a few times. Ambush tactics. If you run from the dweller often, it may become frustrated with your escapes. It will eventually take matters into its own hands. If the player often leads the cave dweller onto the surface, it will learn to ignore its fear of the surface and continue to chase you until the inevitable end. Fun fact: the Cave Dweller is the one horror mod that does not have a skill issue according to Water. Sound scares. Explosions can scare the Dweller away, but once it understands them, it no longer fears them. Well, that's it for that. I wasted way too much time reading. I'm gonna stay out for the night. I'm gonna stay out in the. I'm gonna stay out in the. That's why I'm afraid. Because of that guy. I don't want this, but I have to. That's the mimicker that I don't want. Leave me alone, you ugly creature. Wait, I'll get a trophy if I kill it, so let's get killing. The thing ain't very smart. I actually killed it. Why does this thing have so much health? No, that's a pig, so that could be a dweller as well. Fortunately, that is possible. For there to be, there's way too many different creatures that can be mimics. Also, fun. I don't want this type of mimic because I already have it. I already have easy. I want that Steve mimic, the mimicker, which is very disturbing. I've tried to download it before to scare my friend, but I failed miserably because the add-on did not work. Because I got it from a bootleg CurseForge. And I probably have malware now. So now please tell me I earned a trophy. No trophy, I killed a dweller. That's not fair. I deserve some type of compliment cookie. Come on, man. Do I not get trophies for that? I swear there are trophy items in the creative menu. Need to be 1 block taller. I was playing mobile for some. It's coming. It is ready to come. This house is taking way too long to make. I've already wasted over a day. Over 2 days, like 2 days. So we gotta get this done by next day, or else I think I'm horrible at this game. showing coordinates in days because. So yeah, this is about to be the second day. So more days than I thought, less days than I thought it was, but still. Gotta get grinding if I actually want to survive. Also, I'm really loving this. I'm really loving this morph mod, because it's helping me survive. For example, if this creature snuck up on me while I'm mining this wood, which I would know it would be I would know it can't really sneak up because the second the chase happens, I get the darkness effect like the warden. And there's a giant warning. There's a giant warning or something in front of my screen, so I will know. No matter what. Does that mean it spawned? That warning that I just got? I hope it isn't spawned, because that would be basically instant death for me and everyone. Why do I feel like there's less reach on controller than mobile? Because I feel like on mobile I could have reached that. Look at these sick creeper animations. Not what I remember from the trailer, but okay. This animation is good. Oh, wait. Cheating! Okay, like, give me... What does he have? He has lettuce seeds, he has pepper, he has onions, he has tomatoes. He has, what's the last seed? I'm gonna look, it's corn seeds, so what's the last one? Dude, that's a good one, but I'll go for the onions. Thank you, sir. But I'm invisible. What? Is that a hot spot for creepers or something? The most dangerous one hasn't bothered me yet, but it will soon. Yeah, but the animations on this mod are very interesting, very nice. Ba 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 ba. Shoot. Guys, we can talk about this. And is it becoming night or day? Wait, is it becoming day? That'd be amazing. But all these insane animations, like this water, like the one where you're walking in shallow water. I think that's just for walking in water in general. But then this like flowing down animation. This animation. Okay, I think I'm gonna be. This is gonna be a parts. Yeah. How the hell? Why? I'm gonna try to kill the cave dweller and all of the dwellers. But this episode just gonna be me building a house, I guess, because that's a simple start. And then I'll make a showcase video after this one, showing all the mods and stuff, showing you what to expect. But I might not, because it's a spoiler video, and I'm gonna probably do that. And I'm gonna just, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do something. Pretty soon I'm gonna need to go to the caves. Probably gonna end this video off with me getting stone tools. Or at least running into another dweller. Preferably the man from the fog. Because if we look into it, dwellers in full book. So we have the mimic. This is way too far. Can transform into 6 different mobs. You better keep an eye out if what you see is true. What is true? Oh, whatever. The Goat Man is a bit of a shy one. He freezes up when you look at him, but don't test his personal space. He has a good friend, and you better avoid scaring him. The man from the fog is a mysterious creature that often appears with lightning and is covered by the dark, so keep your ears peeled for his dooming whistle. And you better not meet his ghost, or your only hope is to run. The watchtower. He ran into him. Likes to scream and haunt you with. That's way too small. He intercepted. However, you better not be too loud around him. The Unseen Death is an amazing ghost writer. You guys can get your info yourself. So I'm done almost dying. Also, if you haven't realized yet, I have an advanced food add-on. You probably saw that when I showed you the add-ons, but it helps me have better. Stay. Yeah, I hate this game. Also, it's 11:41 for me, so almost midnight. So I'm pretty terrified of whatever is here. I mean, that chicken over here can be a monster creature. We ran into another dweller, I guess. Also, I don't know how the cave dweller will react to me flying. So there's two entities in the caves in these mods. I mean, there's a lot of things that can be in the caves. The cavern dweller doesn't like to be watched, and he is certainly not a fan of eye contact. He will creep close every time you tempt him. Okay, the knocker is the last one we saw. Is a creepy figure who watches you every move, hoping you get home safely. There are rumors that he simply seeks internal company, but his true motives have remained shadowed in mystery. I doubt that. He just did damage to me. You're very creepy. You're my least favorite character. You're the scariest one in here. But I'm actually gonna kill you. That sheep's probably a mimicker. I don't think he is. Look out for ordinary textured, like weirdly normal textured characters, because I have a texture pack on that I have the actions and stuff texture pack on, which changes everything to look a little smoother. So if something looks weirdly more similar to some Minecraft, to the point where it doesn't even look like it should be here because of all the mods I have, if something doesn't belong, just point it out in the comments if there is possible. I don't like being watched. You should know this. Shoot, he can do this? That is very terrifying. I don't like this. I'm grabbing a sword in case he pops up again. I need a grace period, if anything. Difficult. Bird has killed me. How the heck does he want me to get home safely? I don't expect there to be an informational book with sarcasm. That does not make sense. I'm gonna make a trapdoor and crawl around. Bruh. Also, look how pretty the XP is. I like it. The episode's gonna end soon. Next death is probably gonna be the end of the episode, then I have to finish. I'm safe. What the hell? What? This doesn't make sense. What? Do not understand why there are piglins in Overworld. Dude, that scared me. I'm trying to get the man from the fog to spawn before before the episode ends. I do like how realistic this mod is, and the visuals, even if you're in first person. Nope. I'm grabbing all my stuff and ending the episode. So that's the end of this episode. Adios.